What is this? Okay, let me just plug my phone so I can log into Steam.
Back in November, I mentioned that I was discontinuing my Unnerving YouTube channels and Unnerving YouTube videos mini-series to a mixed response. I told you guys not to worry, and that's because what you're about to watch is its direct and far improved replacement. Welcome to episode 1 of Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. This is essentially a one-stop shop for creepy finds that I might have stumbled upon recently while browsing online.
I just took
We'll
off
dive
my
into not
pants and
only
my
creepy things
nutsack is
from
black and green
YouTube, but
stripe.
from all
Please
over
tell
the
me
net
what
as
you...
well. Today, we're going to dive into 5 hand-picked and disturbing finds from the internet. The recent Hawaii missile scare is one of the most unsettling real-life occurrences to happen in a long time. Back in my Unnerving YouTube videos series, I included an entry about an emergency alert and how disturbing they sound. This is essentially that, but this time, it was for real. Hawaii's residents went into a state of panic following this broadcast, and there were all sorts of goodbyes being given due to the anticipation of all of their lives possibly being wiped out as time ticks closer and closer to the missile's estimated time of arrival, which was said to be just minutes from when the alert went live. Fortunately, this entire fiasco merely turned out to be a false alarm. The footage that residents took during the situation, however, is entirely disturbing. Take a look at some of it.
Threat to Hawaii. A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building.
Jesus Christ! Dude, what year was this in, dude? Why is this guy filming with a fucking calculator?
If you're watching this video, that means I didn't make it. Because of the missile that's coming towards Hawaii. I just parted the last hole, and I just hit the shiznik out of my ball. So, I love you all, but I'm playing golf. It's the last thing I'm gonna do.
There is a channel called Horror Stories on YouTube that has really good short videos about spooky shit.
A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors,
Stop watching this spooky shit, you fucking Pepeka 7.
get shelter in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving, pull safely to the side of the road and seek shelter in a building or lay on the floor. We will announce when the threat has ended.
Jesus.
The sheer terror that comes with an emergency alert, coupled with the idea that these residents believed that they only had a few more minutes to live, really puts things into perspective here.
I don't know what they did,
isolated state, and if there ever truly were an event like this that were to happen, these people would have absolutely nowhere to go.
Child's honest, dude. Dude. You just went up in the street and just yell, yeah, I'm a virgin, dude, I'm not about that.
Feels bad, man.
And he wants to fuck. And it did that. That's what I would do anyway. Dude, it happened for sure. Dude, these are like last minute scenarios, dude.
I found this gym way back when I first started Nightmare Expo, and I never really could fit it into any list until now. This entry revolves around a Facebook post made by a user named Brandon regarding someone harassing his grandmother. He claims that the person is watching her house, putting a radio up to her window, and knocking on her door at 4 a.m. He then goes on to explain that him and various relatives have stayed with the grandma to help keep her calm, and that police have been patrolling the area on various occasions for them.
Jesus.
After this, he then states that he set up a deer cam outside of her house to potentially catch whoever this person is. And they caught this. This man or woman knows what they're doing, he says. If anyone recognizes this face, Please contact me. Please help. After scrolling through the various comments asking for updates from Brandon, he claims that, to this day, nothing has happened. Either this person realized that they were caught, are potentially going to return sometime in the future, or this is a hoax. If it's real though, it's pretty hard not to be unnerved by the idea that somebody knowingly stuck their face in your security camera to taunt you, since they're watching you.
So when is the 10-gallon hat stream?
This YouTube video showed up in my recommended feed a few months back, and I've seen it a couple of times since then. It involves a family's venture as a tornado
really
rips through their house. It opens with the husband
Smile.
filming a tornado
Oh,
a
shit,
short
my eyes
distance
hurt.
away, and after a few seconds, it's evident that the storm is moving straight towards them. He then proceeds with his wife to the closet under the stairs, and the terror that
xQc.
follows is
Apparently, if you tilt your
much
head
more
on the
real than
optical
anything out of a
illusion, it
horror
goes
movie.
away. No
Look
debate,
at this.
I saw it in the internet.
What?
xQc what?
Holy shit. Holy moly. Alright.
I'm not a Warhammer fan
Holy
whatsoever, but my roomie showed me this video. The animation and shit is pretty fucking dope.
Alright, I gotta go. I'm coming, honey. Shit, where you at, hon? God damn, it's bad. I see.
Yo, can we be sure this is okay, chat. I'm actually gonna pause this, dude. It's actually dog shit. By the way, yo, listen, dude. Fishy, dude. I'm not gonna play videos anymore, dude. I'm just not gonna click them anymore. You just, all you do is just say, yo, dude, fuck you, dude, you piece of shit, dude. To play a video, bitch, law, dude. Retard. I'm not gonna click them anymore, dude. Fuck off. Oh shit, dude. Jesus Christ, this is scary, dude. Oh, they're fine.
Don't go out there.
No, not yet.
Don't.
Oh. Oh my god. Our house is freaking destroyed, Josie.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well, that's kind of just sad, though.
Where's Autumn? Oh,
No, Chash, look at the top.
oh shit.
Came here to sub then sleep.
The way that they kept their composure after an event like that is absolutely mind-boggling, and if that were me, I don't think I'd be able to stay that calm. The sounds of the tornado alone are enough to put a horrific image into our minds, and the aftermath of their home is nothing short of grim and depressing.
Yo, and y'all motherfuckers, dude, where in America, dude, you guys don't build basements, and who the fuck knows why? Why do you guys not build some
This
fucking
video
basements?
isn't anything like a movie. It's genuine and unfiltered, and I can only hope that this family successfully recovered.
If some NATO came here,
No
I
matter
just
what
died.
kind of storm it is, this really is something that can happen to any of us, at any time. This is another Facebook post that went live on October 3rd. A user by the name of Terry made a post asking people if they heard the eerie radio broadcast that went live on nearly every station in Louisiana. She claimed that she couldn't find anything on the news regarding the matter, and that after reaching out to other individuals who posted videos of the same thing, determined that this was happening all over the US. This is what they heard.
Wait, the what? Okay, chat, am I wrong, or are those, okay, those are like signals that like bounce off something and then come back or something like that? Jesus. This guy filmed that with a potato, and he put it on his TV, and he filmed it with his Nokia, and the whole thing was recorded on his printer. That's what we're seeing here, boys.
This guy sounds like the depressed
Now,
daily dose of
it
internet.
sounds like a distorted voice naming off states, and hearing it obviously raises alarm. Allegedly, according to radio broadcast stations, this was an emergency alert test that was
If you
sent
see
out,
any
and
car accidents
apparently
in the news
this
that
happens all the
occurred
time.
because someone ran a red light
The
or
stations
stop
claim
sign,
that
I
it's
guess
due to a
we'll know
difference in
it's one of
sampling
your
rate from
viewers
the
over
raw
the line.
broadcast to the radio station. If they're out of sync, it causes creepy distortion like you just heard. This is, of course, what the radio stations claim. What was actually being broadcasted, however, is to be determined.
Spooky. Uh-oh. Fun time kids care.
This was a very interesting thing to follow. Back in 2015, a Reddit post was
5
made in the
months,
conspiracy
my doggy.
subreddit by a user claiming that they lived very close to a supposed daycare that had an extremely strange look to it, and in all 5 years of them living there, have never seen a kid arrive or leave. As expected, this struck interest in Redditors, and people started throwing in suggestions for what it could be.
Money
Some
laundering.
claimed that it could be a money laundering center, while others suggested that it could be used for child trafficking. There was
Oh,
also,
what? No.
of course, a group that believed that this was simply a real daycare and that there's nothing more to see. Things got interesting though when one user named Deathship commented this: "I'm going to advise you guys to stop looking into this place." This just drove the interest in the building up even more. After looking into Deathship's background, they came to the consensus that he's potentially just a troll trying to scare people. However, that doesn't discount the other comments left by users claiming the same thing that the original poster did: that they live in the area and have never seen a kid come in or out in years. They also went to the Funtime Kids Care website and described it as being super sketchy and plain, with a bunch of stock images and a phone number. When people decided to call it, they were either sent a voicemail or a lady would answer in a very eerie
Better go
tone
incognito
before
by
hanging up
adding a
on
phone
them.
number that has to work, or
One other
people
user
will come
claimed that it's
knocking.
indeed a real
But I
daycare
mean, oh
and
no,
that there
so
used to be a
scary.
mail carrier for that neighborhood. However, one part of their response was a little strange. They said that it is in fact full of kids, but every single time that they deliver mail, no matter the time of day, it would always be nap time.
Okay, this
Pretty
is
strange
good.
stuff, but that's not even the end of it. People took to Google Maps Street View to check out the place, and they determined that the windows to the daycare have been covered up for years and have hardly ever changed. One of the few instances of somebody being outside of the building is one snapshot that a user caught where someone is out in the backyard for some reason or another. This led to even more speculation, prompting people to check out the place in person, which quickly became a large problem. One Redditor claimed that they traveled to visit the daycare, and at night, when they got a glimpse inside, they saw nothing but a chair aimed at a TV, showing surveillance footage of another room. Of course, many other people visited the daycare,
Sure, man.
even during, quote, operating hours, to try to get a peek into their windows. This led to another large issue in itself regarding grown adults trespassing on a private property to peek into a window of a supposed daycare with supposed children. People even began taking photos of the few children that they saw outside the place. This inevitably led to an even larger
Dozens of
issue, so police
footprints in
began to monitor the
playground
place,
sand.
and
Must
Redditors
be
were
ghosts
urged to stay
happen.
away. One person managed to get pictures of the inside, and it seemed pretty ordinary.
Legit, that place is right next to
After
my
doing
house.
even
The
more
address
digging
is
on the place,
1300
Redditors dug up the owner's
South
name,
SLC
and it's
in one
rumored
block
that the building
away.
owner purchased the daycare for his mother to give her
Please don't donate your fucking address, dude. That'd be nice, dude. Thanks at 5.
something to do with her time. Allegedly, she's been running the daycare for years, even though they have multiple violations on their state record. This is, of course, speculation and determinations from Reddit, so take these with a grain of salt. All in all, the general consensus is that this is indeed a normal daycare. A strange, eerie, and creepy one, but a daycare nonetheless.
Why don't they just send somebody, some reporter, dude? like make a story on fucking 5 people who have children that go there, dude, so and then just report on it, like with Vice or some shit like that.
Think happy thoughts, chat wide.
Can't
people
Vice
happy.
be fucking useful for once? Fucking hippie, fucking Instagram addict dog shit. Chat, listen, dude. I've seen enough of this shit. I've seen enough green, red, white, and black horizontal and vertical bars that'll fuck up my eyes and get me banned. I have seen enough daycare weird dog shit. I'm done with this dude. I'm done. It was me and Moxie. We dropped down, they weren't ready. Our aim was motherfucking steady.
Yeah, steady.
We roll up on that bitch, went scoot. 4 kills, first place. Yeah. Fuck.
Yo.
Spit some bars.
On the shit.